Come and tour Jaipur with me in this video. Hi everyone and welcome to SugarSpiceNice. My name is Shweta and in this video I am in the pink city of India. I'm in Jaipur and this is going to be a touristy vlog because I'm all set to explore the city. So come on, let's go to Hawa Mahal. Palace of Winds or Hawa Mahal is one of the must visits in Jaipur. This gorgeous Rajput style structure is made in the shape of a crown adorning Lord Krishna, and these jharokas or windows resemble a honeycomb structure, and they were made for the Rajputi women to be able to see the everyday life, processions and just the streets of this beautiful city. 953 windows or jharokas that were made to give the Rajputi women a sneak peek outside while still maintaining the parda and being out of public view. Another benefit of these jharokas was they were able to ventilate air and circulate air, thereby making it the perfect name Hawa Mahal. The Mahal is actually inspired by the Khetri Mahal in Jhunjhunu, Rajasthan, and it was built as an extension to City Palace, which I'll show you later in the video. What I recommend doing here is climbing up on these narrow stairways to reach the topmost part of Hawa Mahal and enjoying the view from here. You can also wait at the smaller windows to simulate how it must be during olden times to watch outside. One side is the city and you can see the mountains in the distance on the other side. For me, this view just shows how there's a bit of everything in Jaipur: architecture, busy streets and the mountains. It may seem a bit smaller from the outside, but once you're inside Hawa Mahal, you can surely feel the magnificence of the architecture. And the pink and red sandstone makes such gorgeous backgrounds for pictures. No wonder everybody wants that one picture at Hawa Mahal to reminisce about their Jaipur trip. It's very easy to get to Hawa Mahal. Just get to Badi Chowpad and inside the walled city. And there is an entry fee, ₹50 for Indians, and I'm going to leave other details in the description box below. It's very easy to get tempted to shop right outside Hawa Mahal. So you can head here to Sireh Deori Bazaar, which is famous for leather products, especially camel leather. This bazaar also has quilts or Jaipuri razais, handicrafts, puppets and souvenirs. There are two cafes right opposite Hawa Mahal. One is Wind View and one is the Tattoo Cafe. And both are really popular and crowded, and I managed to get like a spectacular table at the Tattoo Cafe. And I don't know what is good to eat over here, but it's actually super hot. So I'm just going to grab a quick drink and actually just enjoy the view. Like, this is right into the Hawa Mahal, guys. From here you can see the hustle and bustle of the city. This is one of the most crowded spots in the city: Badi Chowpad, Sireh Deori Bazaar, Hawa Mahal. And just being up here watching all of this gives you an idea of just how busy and popular this place is. What's amazing is that the sun hasn't set as yet, but you can see bits of the moon as well. The sunset happens right behind the Hawa Mahal. So if you can get a nice table, come here, chill. Probably it might be a little bit empty during the weekdays. I don't know, I'm here on a weekend. Another must-visit place in Jaipur is City Palace. It is located very close to Hawa Mahal, and the ticket here costs ₹300 per person, but there are guided tours available, and some of these guided tours also take you to the inside part where the royal family still stays and uses those parts. I'm going to leave a link to all of the details of the City Palace tours, etc. in the description box below, so you can check that out. But for now, let's go enjoy the magnificence of City Palace. City Palace was established in the 17th century when Savai Jai Singh planned to shift his capital from Amer to Jaipur. A part of the City Palace is still reserved as the royal family's residence, as I told you guys earlier, and other parts are open to public. The City Palace is made in the signature Jaipur style pink and red sandstone, and it is a mix of Rajput and Mughal style architecture. In fact, it is so beautiful, so intricate, and the place is also planned by the same architects who planned the city of Jaipur. Let me show you more. So as I told you guys earlier, there are different types of guided tours available here, and I'm going to take you for one which will show you the inside of City Palace. So are you ready for this? Come on with me. Now we are inside the City Palace. This is Shobha Nivas, the Hall of Beauty, and it's on the 4th floor of the palace. It's truly alluring with all the gold leaf ornamentation. I felt like royalty sitting here on this red carpet and getting pictures clicked. Then we have the beautiful mirror room or Rang Mandir. This is the 3rd floor and is decorated with mirrors, small and large, on the ceilings, walls and even pillars. When all the lights are blocked out, just 2 candles can reflect light, and the atmosphere in the room at this point is nothing short of gorgeous. And this is the stunning blue room, made super famous on Pinterest and Instagram. This is called Chavi Nivas, and the blue and white detailing is so damn beautiful. This is on the 5th floor and is a monsoon retreat for the king. This place is part of the complete inside tour of the palace, and if you're looking at getting some of the best pictures clicked in Jaipur, then get one clicked here as well. We saw various other parts of the inside of the palace, but photography and videography is not allowed everywhere. This is Jantar Mahal, a 7-storied building, the entrance of which has a beautiful peacock and balconies extending from the roof. There is a museum on the ground floor, a dining hall and drawing room, and 5th floor used to be the resting place for the Maharaja, and the last floor is for the flag. If it is furled, it shows that the Maharaja is inside and vice versa. This is Mubarak Mahal, built back in the 19th century by Madho Singh and flaunts European, Rajput and Islamic style architecture. Then we have Pritam Nivas Chowk, a courtyard that has these 4 gates depicting 4 seasons. All the gates contain patterns of peacock and they make for gorgeous pictures. Then we have a Diwani Arm, a hall for the public, and a Diwani Khas, a private hall for the Maharajas. This place makes for gorgeous pictures. Don't miss the crystal chandeliers and these giant silver vessels. These hold the Guinness record for being the largest silver vessels and were made because Madho Singh II needed to carry Ganga Jal to Europe for his bathing and drinking needs. There's also a restaurant inside City Palace, and this is run by the Rajput family itself. Baradri is the name. It would have been nice to head inside to grab a bite, but unfortunately it's shut and it opens only at 7 PM. So I think it's time to head to the next destination. Welcome to another day in Jaipur. Now today I'm taking you to this place which is a must visit in my opinion. It is not your regular tourist places, it is something that is really frequented by locals as well, and it's a food place. It's LMB. They are traditional halwais since 1727 and the stuff here even today is spectacular. This is a landmark restaurant and super easy to find. Lakshmi Mishtan Bhandar, famous for its chaat, snacks, thali, sweets, and in sweets they do a lot of special ones. So their ghevar is super famous. This is a paneer ghevar. Then they also have seasonal special, like right now it's just before Holi, so you can see gujia. I'm just going to stick to my favorites here. So we have the aloo tikki chaat. So in one plate they serve just 1 tikki, and what I like about their tikki is that it is very different. So inside is a filling of dals actually, along with aloo. So you can see moong dal, you can see a little bit of pomegranate, peas, and you can even have this with dahi, but I just like it with chutneys. Sweet chutney and green chutney, coriander chutney. I've not been having the best luck with restaurants in the last couple of days, so I thought of starting today's day with LMB. Along with chutney, that khatta meeta flavor is also coming from inside the tikki itself. I think for me this is a very different kind of aloo tikki, but it is one of the best ones that I've ever had. The cost of one plate of this aloo tikki is rupees 80. Okay, the next thing that I'm trying over here is chole bhature. So this is one plate of chole bhature and you get this for 160 rupees. One plate has two bhaturas. Bhaturas aren't like the biggest ones I've seen, but they seem a good size. Let's just go ahead and try it. I definitely feel a lot of tomato, a lot of onion in the gravy. They're not like typical chole that I've tried before. The bhatura is nice and garam and I'm honestly really enjoying this meal. I'm so glad I made this pit stop before Jantar Mantar because LMB is nothing short of enjoyable. I do find the chole here a bit on the spicier side. I think overall Rajasthani food is a little bit fiery. I totally didn't realize, but they also serve a little bit of pickle on the side. This is going to be a task to finish. Aloo papdi chaat with dahi and chutneys and everything. It's like a proper play on textures. You get a lot of crunch from the papdi, the bundi and the sev, and the dahi feels nice and cold. The aloo in this feels just so wow. I think for me this is like the perfect way to end my meal here because everything that I had was so fiery. This dahi feels super cooling. And of course it's tasty. So that was LMB and they do have a thali here, and in case you guys want me to enjoy a thali here and share it with you guys, then leave a comment so that I can film that next. And I think I still need a little bit of something to cool down, so let me take you to another legendary place here. We've made it to the next stop and it is a place called Pandit Kulfi. It's one of my favorites again here in Jaipur, and this place serves the best Malai Kulfi, Kesar Pista Kulfi, and they also have a Pan one. I usually stick to my favorite classic Malai Kulfi, and they give it to you in like this stick and you have to have it immediately because it is now summer and it just melts away. So this is how the kulfis are stored, and they remove it from these kulfi containers and serve. Stick kulfi, classic desi style. The cost of this kulfi is rupees 25. I'm going to leave all of the address and details of this place in the description box below, so definitely check it out on your trip to Jaipur. Next, we're heading to a UNESCO World Heritage Site in Jaipur, and this is none other than Jantar Mantar. This is actually just opposite the City Palace, and it is an open-air astronomical observatory and is definitely on the must-visit list of Jaipur for a lot of people. It's a conglomeration of fixed stones and large structures built by Maharaja Savai Jai Singh in the 18th century because he was fascinated with sky bodies and celestial objects. There are 19 instruments with specific purposes, and this is the most prominent one, Sundial or Samrat Yantra, and it is considered as the largest one in the country and probably one of the largest ones in the world as well. The architecture of Jantar Mantar is the skill of 23 astronomers that were employed by the king to help build this. There's an entry ticket here of rupees 50, and I'm going to leave details of it in the description box below. So that was it from this super touristy video from Jaipur. I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. I absolutely loved exploring and touring this place. In fact, Jaipur is easily one of my most favorite cities in the country, and I am here for a few more days. So if you have any requests for specific kind of content, if you want me to go to some eateries, some tourist places, then leave it in the description box below. And I do have a few older series from Jaipur. I think I filmed these in the beginning of my channel. I'm going to leave a link to those as well in the description box below. So yeah, that is really it from me. Don't forget to give this video a big like, share it with your friends and family, and subscribe to my channel. And I will see you in my next video. Bye!